Here are the 5 simple steps to purchase your first home here in Portugal. Now, the first step I don't think people really give enough time and attention to, and this is doing your research on the specific location in Portugal that you are looking to move to, because this will give you an easier understanding of what you are really looking for. Now, I suggest that you look at blogs, videos, everything you can online to get an understanding of what you think will work well for you, but nothing really beats spending a little bit of time at each one of these locations, because Porto, Lisbon, Algarve are going to lead to different lifestyles. But even if you are looking in the Algarve, that's not a one-size-fits-all. There are many different cities and towns within the Algarve that tailor to different lifestyles. So step number 2 is a very important one if you're looking to get financing, and this is getting a mortgage pre-approved. Now, there are 2 main reasons for this. First of all, you want to get the pre-approval because let's say you've started your search and you're looking at properties priced around the €1,000,000 range, but then in reality, you could only get pre-approved for that 700,000. So let's say you've gone on a bunch of viewings with a ton of different agents at that €1,000,000 range, looking at the properties and understanding that market in depth. But in reality, that's a little bit out of your price range. So you'd have to come back a little bit and restart the whole search, come out on maybe another visit trip to Portugal to go and look at the properties around that budget range. Now, the second reason that you need the mortgage pre-approval is let's say you have found your dream property after countless viewings and you want to pull the trigger and get moving as fast as possible. Well, getting your mortgage approved at this point might take a couple weeks, a month, over a month. It's very difficult to tell that timeline. So like another cash buyer or somebody who already has a pre-approved mortgage might come in, see that property and pull the trigger faster than you, and they might get the purchase over you. And that is a horrible tale to tell. So please make sure you have that pre-approval as soon as possible before you start your viewing so you are fully prepared when that right property does come about. So step number 3 is finding a reputable real estate agent that can help you along your property journey. So if you have started your search, you may have come across portals like Idealista, where you see a ton of listings on the Portuguese market. You see they're listed with different agencies and agents, so perhaps you've reached out to a few of them. Now you can see that you're getting messaged left, right, and center by a ton of different agents. Now this gets confusing, annoying, and they're not really representing your interests properly because these agents can only sell you a few properties that they have listed with their agency. So they're going to tell you this property is incredible, the location is amazing, and it's going to suit everything you're looking for. But in reality, that might not be true because they don't have your true incentives and interests at heart. Whereas if you work with a buyer's agent who has access to the whole market, they're going to give you impartial advice telling you the reason why you should purchase this property over another one or the location which is going to suit your lifestyle better. Using a buyer's agent is also good because they are your single point of contact throughout the entire journey. So they will reach out to all the agents instead of you getting attacked by messages left, right, and center. They will also negotiate the best price on your behalf as they can align your incentives and their incentives with that, saving you as much money as possible in that journey. So there are so many reasons that you should use a buyer's agent, and one more bonus is that they can do virtual tours for you. So they can go around to the properties before you come out on an actual visit, because as I'm sure you're aware of, photos can look incredible, but when you go to the property, they don't match the reality of the photos. So they can go around, go through everything in the property, check all the little things in the corners of the room, if there's any mold, if there's any cracking, if there's any foundational issue. So that way we can cross it off the list. And when you do come out here, you can see the 5 or 6 best properties on the market, so you're not wasting your time. So step number 4 is super, super important and not suggested nearly enough by real estate agents here in Portugal. Now, this is getting a professional property inspection. Now, the reason you want a professional property inspection is because properties can look fantastic to the untrained eye. Even real estate agents that go around, you sometimes cannot see the little things and details about a property that a licensed professional can see. So it's important to have this. They'll give you a whole report taking a photo of every single little crack, scratch, little foundational issue that they can see, making a clear, in-depth analysis so you can purchase that property with peace of mind. And you also know what you're getting yourself into. So let's say the property does need work, you know a realistic budget of how much that's going to cost. Because if you do it and you purchase it blind, then perhaps that might cost 5 times the amount of what you're looking for, and that is not uncommon. So therefore, you might not be getting a great deal on that property, and it's going to cause you a massive headache and a ton of stress. So absolutely get that property inspection. It's worth every penny. So the fifth and final step to purchasing your dream home in Portugal is getting the right legal representation on your side. Now, the reason you need the right lawyers on your side is so they can review all the documents pertaining to the property. They will also attend the CPCV signing with you and the deed signing, being your translator. Or, and what I highly suggest for international buyers, is they can take the power of attorney on your behalf. That means you don't have to take multiple trips to sign a couple documents in Portugal, and that saves you a ton of time and money as well. So definitely give your lawyers power of attorney. Something that is very common here is if you're working with a dual agent that represents both the seller and the buyer, is they might suggest their lawyers do all the paperwork, reviewing and everything like that. I highly suggest that you don't do this because, again, you're going to get biased advice and they might hide a little bit of information here that you do need to make an informed decision. So make sure you have legal representation on your side advocating for you entirely. If you have taken any value from this video, then please consider liking and subscribing. And if you'd like to book a free consultation call with a member of my team, then click the first link in the description below or go to our website, portugalbuyers.com. I look forward to seeing you there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.